One of the cuisines that people sometimes think is difficult to eat when on a diet is Thai, but in tonight's video, in my series Eating Out on a Diet, I'm going to prove that to be wrong. Welcome to Thai Kitchen No6, which is one of my favourite Thais in Manchester. Slightly off the beaten track, but some of the stuff they serve here, very authentic, very spicy. Let's go and dine. So, the menus have arrived and they're a big book full of stuff with pictures for those who want to see such things. And I spotted one of my favourite dishes here, so I'm definitely going to order it, and it is the raw prawns. So the sashimi prawns, yes.
Starter, yeah?
Starter, yes.
Yes, thank you.
And the tom yum kung, how big is that? Is that enough for two or for one?
I don't know. Some people like to share.
We'll share.
Some people,
Yeah,
you know,
we'll share as a starter, as well. And
Tom
yes.
yum goong.
Yeah.
You want a normal spicy or as it's come extra spicy?
Well, I like spicy, but I don't know about you.
Spicy, but not spicy.
Like, yeah.
Spicy, but not extra
more spicy. In
spicy.
English.
So spicy, but not blow your head off spicy. If I'm having it by myself, it would be a different matter. But steamed fish.
Steamed fish.
Okay, so there we are. We've ordered sashimi prawns, sort of Thai raw prawns. Only some chicken wings have been ordered, but they're probably coated in something I can't have. And on top of that, we have some tom yum soup. Tom yum soup, always a safe bet in Thai places. Not too big on calories, not too big on sugar. It's very hard in Thai cuisine to avoid sugar 100%, but I'm getting as close as I can. Main course, we ordered steamed fish with lime and chilli, some minced pork with rice. I'm not going to have the rice, that's called pad krapao. Pad krapao mu with mu meaning pork, and a red duck curry, but that's not for me. Oh, and some green vegetables, which are for me. And obviously, no white rice for me. I brought some cauliflower rice with me. If I've got too much food, which is quite likely, then I might not even have that. So the waiter just came over and I'd switched off the filming button and he said no green vegetable, unfortunately, so ordering papaya salad instead. I didn't say blisteringly hot, but I said very hot, and we'll see whether I pay the price for that later. If you've watched some of the recent videos, you might notice I'm a bit out of form in the spice department. And of course, my standard beverage. I get my flavour from my food now, not from my drinks. So, some starters have arrived. Papaya salad and chicken wings. No chicken wings for me, of course. Papaya salad definitely for me. So we're going to share the soup. Of course, you can have this soup with coconut, but I prefer it just as it is. Now, to check it out for its spice level. Spicy, but not very spicy. That's not bad, but as I said, I'm not on form, but I suspect when I mention to that papaya salad, I'll get the real deal. It's hot, it's sour, it's spicy, not calorific, not sweet, perfect. One thing that you do have to note when you're having tom yum soup is that there are always quite a few bits that you end up chewing on, bits of lemongrass and galangal. It's part of the deal. Well, I don't need a second invitation to finish the rest of it. Right, without further ado, on to the dish that caused me to come here, the raw prawns. So, let's get these out of the way so we can all see what we're doing here. First of all, a generous squeeze of lime. And anything that's raw, whether it be carpaccio, sashimi, tartare, ceviche, you name it, I really love, and I will not hesitate to order these things if I see them on a menu. So I assume that we're supposed to eat the mint leaf with it, so I will. It would be rather odd to put all this mint on a plate without it being something you should eat, but I'll eat this one with mint and then I'll check with them. I'd say it enhances the taste for sure. Yeah, it does enhance the taste. So that was worth 12 weeks of Shake's wait and 6 months of lockdown for. It's that good. Simple dish, but a tasty combination nevertheless. Is it correct to eat? Do we eat this with the mint with the or not?
Yes.
Yeah. So there we are. If the man says eat it with mint, we will eat it with mint. If you don't like it with mint, then don't eat it with mint. Buy it, that's gorgeous. I could eat that all day long, but I won't. Now for the papaya salad. Now this one is supposed to be really spicy. Let's see. Well, the waitress said, how is the som tum, which is the Thai for papaya salad? Not too spicy, but I wouldn't have complained if it was too spicy, but this can have a bit of a delayed kick, so I might be screaming, well, I won't be screaming, I might be reaching for my water shortly, but so, for those of you who don't know, in a papaya salad, and oh yeah, it has got a delayed kick, excuse me for a second, you have the immature green papaya, which is different from the papaya that you would have as a fruit, tomatoes, peanut, shredded carrot, fish sauce, citrus, usually lime, lots of chilies, and it's traditionally eaten, it's eaten all over Thailand, but mainly in the northeast of Thailand, but a bit of in Bangkok as well, and also Laos. And over there they have it so blisteringly spicy sometimes that I just can't eat it, but maybe I'll struggle to finish this one. Truly delicious. My mouth is on fire at the moment, but you know what they say, if it doesn't hurt, it doesn't work. I'm beginning to wonder whether these sort of dishes can actually kill a certain virus that's circulating around the world at the moment. So nothing left here at all. I didn't have any of the chicken wings, but I demolished the whole papaya salad, some of the prawns and some of the soup. And it was just what the crowd wanted to see. The mains have arrived. Plenty to look forward to. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get through. It looks like the usual takeaway on the way. Pad krapao pork moo, and it's good to see that that's done with minced pork, which is the correct way to do it, the way they do it in Thailand, and unfortunately rarely the case here. And now we have duck curry. Looks beautifully rich and creamy, but I can't have any of it, but I can have some of that, the steamed fish with lemon and lime. So they've said they've not put sugar in the fish dish, which is excellent. They can't avoid the sugar in the duck curry or the coconut milk. There is something called jungle curry, which I'll have at another place in the future, but let's dig in. Well, the rice is getting a rave review from Paul as being very fluffy, but way too calorific, way too starchy. And so, as always, my trusty cauliflower rice. as I keep saying, it's not far off the real thing. Tiny amounts of carb, 40 calories. 20 if you only have the smaller portion. Just give you a close-up of the dishes. Oops, I'm spilling the juice, so I won't tilt it any further. Duck curry, which I will definitely not tilt. In fact, I can tilt the camera a little bit so you can see how rich that is. And the pad krapao, the minced pork with chilli and garlic. Now that goes extremely well with rice, so I'll have some of that first. Now, some of my friends in China absolutely adore this dish, and it's wok fried, so there are flavours they like. They like the spice, the garlic and the chilli. That's beautiful, and I can tell that hasn't got sugar in it. It has all of those flavours, and the minced pork has absorbed all the garlic. It's a cracker. It's one of the few Thai dishes which is often done without sugar, which is why I ordered it, of course. And I was so happy, of course, the restaurant had no beef at all with me bringing my own cauliflower rice, which was still hot because of the container it was brought in. And now the fish. Yeah.
That's very good.
Krapao.
Yes.
That's perfect, yeah.
With no sugar, very good.
I can tell there's no sugar there.
Yeah,
that's good.
because I tell the chef there
Yeah.
make sure this one has less sugar as possible.
Yeah.
That one, but this one is cooked at normal.
Yeah, thank you, that's very good of you to do that. And of course, underneath the fish, we have lemongrass, an important ingredient. And this should be full of garlic, citrus and chilli. Lime is used a lot more than lemon in Thai cooking, probably something to do with the climate.
There's probably, I don't know what, I don't think there's chili in it, but I don't know.
Fish is soft and tender. And you can taste the fish. I think the people who say that fish and seafood should always be served plain, whilst it can be very pleasant that way, are talking codswallop, but they say that it's the only way to serve fish because this is beautiful. I think it's sea bass, and if you were in Thailand you'd get something more bony like tilapia, although I do look for grouper when I'm over there. Sad that this is my last mouthful, but it's been a superb meal. And I've probably overdone it slightly with the calories, but since I'm now on 2 meals a day, I can balance it off with a little bowl of salad later, so this and a little bowl of salad should come up to roughly 1,000 calories. So if you think in this series of videos of mine I'm overeating, and I don't think I am, we do the weigh every week, so that'll be the proof of the pudding. So a very satisfying meal, as I said a minute ago, not bloated or anything, bursting with flavour, bursting with spice, very authentic as well. You don't get raw prawns and minced pork pad krapao in many places in the UK. I'm going to leave the price below in a subtitle so you can see whether you think it's value or not, but don't forget we're in the UK where eating out is expensive. The link to the restaurant will be in the description box below. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button, and if you have anything negative to say you can say that as well, but please like, share and subscribe if you can. I'm going to leave you on this note. I hope you enjoyed eating out on a diet Thai, and I'll see you on the next one. And don't forget, you can't beat a bit of mutton.